In the shadows of the 2008 financial crisis, a figure known only as Satoshi Nakamoto published a white paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. In just 9 pages, Nakamoto laid the foundation for what would become the world's first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin. This invention was revolutionary, a new form of currency that didn't require a bank, a government, or any central authority. It was built to empower individuals by offering a decentralized peer-to-peer financial system. In January 2009, Nakamoto mined the very first block of Bitcoin, known as the Genesis block or Block 0, forever marking Bitcoin's launch. The Genesis block contained a message. The Times, 03 Jan 2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. This phrase was no accident. It reflected the mistrust and frustration with the existing financial system. Satoshi's vision was clear. A money system that could be owned by individuals, impervious to the manipulations and failings of governments and financial institutions. So how does Bitcoin work? Bitcoin mining is at the heart of the Bitcoin network. This process involves powerful computers, often called miners, working to solve complex mathematical puzzles. Each solution adds a block to the blockchain, a public ledger that records every Bitcoin transaction ever made. Miners who successfully solve these puzzles are rewarded with newly minted Bitcoin, incentivizing them to keep the network secure and running smoothly. To keep Bitcoin supply scarce, the reward for mining is halved every 4 years in an event known as the Bitcoin halving. Initially, miners received 50 Bitcoins for each block they mined, but by 2024, the reward will be reduced to just 3.125 Bitcoins per block. With only 21 million Bitcoins ever to exist, Bitcoin's supply is fixed, a significant contrast to traditional fiat currencies, which governments can print in unlimited amounts. This limited supply has led people to call Bitcoin digital gold, an asset believed to hold or increase in value over time. Buying Bitcoin today is straightforward, though in its early days, it was anything but easy. In 2010, one of the earliest known Bitcoin purchases was for 2 pizzas, costing 10,000 BTC. A fortune today, but back then, a mere novelty. Now, platforms such as Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken make it easy to purchase Bitcoin using traditional currencies. To buy Bitcoin, users create an account on one of these platforms, verify their identity, and link a payment method. Once funded, users can buy any fraction of a Bitcoin. Thanks to its divisibility, it can be broken down to 8 decimal places, with the smallest unit called a Satoshi after Bitcoin's creator. For security, it's recommended to transfer Bitcoin to a personal wallet after purchase. Options include software wallets on a phone or computer and hardware wallets, which store Bitcoin offline for added protection. Since its creation, Bitcoin has grown far beyond its roots in niche online communities. One of the most significant endorsements came in 2021, when El Salvador became the first country to recognize Bitcoin as legal tender. El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, introduced Bitcoin as an official currency alongside the US dollar, making it usable for everyday transactions. Bukele hoped to offer an alternative to Salvadorans without bank access, and to make remittances cheaper and faster for families receiving money from abroad. The move was controversial but bold. marking a milestone in Bitcoin's acceptance as a legitimate form of money. El Salvador's decision sparked global interest. Politicians, economists, and citizens around the world began discussing the potential of adopting Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, especially in countries where the local currency is volatile or unreliable. Recently, there has even been talk of former U.S. President Donald Trump advocating for the United States to acquire 1 million Bitcoins to hold as part of a national reserve. This would not only symbolize faith in Bitcoin as an asset, but would also provide the U.S. with a substantial stake in the digital economy. While only speculation for now, such a move could have a profound impact on Bitcoin's legitimacy as a global asset. Bitcoin isn't just for countries or the wealthy. One of its most appealing aspects is its accessibility to everyday ordinary people who seek financial growth and independence. Unlike traditional investments, Bitcoin doesn't require a minimum balance or wealth status, making it possible for anyone with internet access to buy and hold it as an investment. For people in developing countries, or those without access to banking services, Bitcoin offers a way to save and grow wealth that's resistant to hyperinflation or government seizure. Historically, Bitcoin's price has followed a meteoric rise since its inception. After its initial trading on exchanges in 2010 for pennies, Bitcoin's price reached $1,000 in 2013, $10,000 in 2017, and recently hit an all-time high of 93,000 US dollars in November 2024. Although Bitcoin has experienced significant volatility, the long-term trend has attracted investors looking for returns uncorrelated with traditional markets. Many investors see Bitcoin as a store of value like gold. By holding Bitcoin over time, investors hope it will appreciate, especially as more institutions and countries adopt it. Major corporations such as Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Square have purchased Bitcoin as a reserve asset, which further signals confidence in its long-term value. Beyond financial returns, Bitcoin offers individuals and communities newfound freedom. In countries where local currencies are unstable or hyperinflated, Bitcoin can provide a reliable store of value. For example, in Venezuela and Zimbabwe, where inflation has rendered local currency nearly worthless, some citizens have turned to Bitcoin to protect their savings. This is the essence of Bitcoin's promised financial independence, no matter one's location or economic environment. Bitcoin's decentralized nature also makes it difficult to confiscate. Traditional bank accounts and assets can be frozen by governments, but Bitcoin, held in a secure wallet with private keys, is virtually untouchable. For people living under oppressive regimes, Bitcoin can be a lifeline, a way to hold and transfer wealth without fear of confiscation. Bitcoin has also sparked innovation in financial technology. It introduced blockchain technology, a transparent and secure way to record transactions. Blockchain has inspired countless other projects and led to the development of Ethereum and DeFi, decentralized finance, creating systems where people can borrow, lend, and earn interest without traditional banks. Bitcoin mining has drawn criticism for its high energy consumption. Since mining involves powerful computers solving complex puzzles, the network requires substantial electricity, leading critics to worry about its environmental impact. However, Miners increasingly seek sustainable energy sources. In fact, a large portion of Bitcoin mining is powered by renewable energy, and innovations continue to emerge to make mining more efficient. Some experts argue that Bitcoin's energy consumption is comparable to, or even less than, that of the traditional banking system, which also has significant infrastructure and resource needs. As Bitcoin grows, so does the debate around its future. Will more countries follow El Salvador's example? Could we see Bitcoin used as a national reserve, as suggested by Trump's interest in acquiring 1 million Bitcoins for the US? Bitcoin remains volatile, and skeptics warn of risks for new investors. Governments worldwide have also introduced or are considering regulations to address Bitcoin's use, including taxation and anti-money laundering measures. Despite this, adoption continues to grow. As of 2024, over 420 million people worldwide hold some form of cryptocurrency, with Bitcoin at the forefront. This community of users helps bolster its price, trust, and security. Bitcoin represents more than just a currency. It embodies a movement toward financial autonomy, privacy, and security. For those who invest, Bitcoin can be a ticket to financial growth and resilience. For those living in economically fragile countries, it provides an escape from unstable currencies and oppressive control. And for those who believe in technological innovation, it serves as a beacon of what decentralized systems can achieve. In an increasingly digital world, Bitcoin stands as a unique creation, a digital form of value, untouched by any single authority. As the world continues to grapple with economic uncertainty, Bitcoin's role as people's money grows ever more relevant. Whether as a means to transfer wealth, store value, or invest in the future, Bitcoin has become a cornerstone of the digital financial landscape. And with each new block added to the blockchain, its story and potential continues to unfold.